In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, God talks about the many gifts he has bestowed upon us or will bestow upon us based on our relationship with him. And sometimes I feel like we as human beings, we as society, we question what God has for us, whether it be gifts or even our career paths. And sometimes we forget that God still is living and breathing today, that his gifts don't walk away just because of our faith. Our gifts are bestowed on people every single day, but it's our job to use them. It's our job to use the tools that he has given us. And I'm reading out of my Bible, King James Version, chapter 12. It talks about, in verse 7, it says, "But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit withal. For the one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another the gifts of healing by the same Spirit, to another the working of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirits, to another divers kinds of tongues, to another the interpretation of tongues." And it goes on and on and on. And he's saying that I'm still the same God. I'm still the same person, but I'm giving you different gifts. I've give people different gifts. You can have more than one gift. A person can have more than one gift. So why are we afraid to use it? Are we afraid of what people will think? In return, we should only fear what God thinks of us. We should only be afraid of God, because it talks about in the Bible, who shall we fear? God is on our side. And Romans 8:28, it talks about, for all things work together for those who believe. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Jesus doesn't call people who are perfect and the normal quote perfect. Sorry, I keep zooming in. The normal quote perfect. It doesn't matter. We're not perfect. We're never going to be perfect. Stop holding yourself to the standards, and stop holding yourself to the standards that society has for us. It's time for us to take our gifts and use them and show the world what we're missing. If you are a person with a gift, stand up and stand proud, because at the end of the day, all we can do is what God has for us, and that's all that matters. So I'm asking, if you have a challenge, if you have a struggle, stand up and take justice, because someone might need to hear it. You might save a life just by being a willing vessel. If you want to hear more, let me know. Comment down below. This is it. Love you.